Hey Gemini, welcome back to Distilled Tarot. My name's Shannon. I'll be guiding you through today's reading. This is our daily reading for Tuesday, June 17th. Let's see what's going on with Gemini. The heart of your reading, we have the Nine of Pentacles in reverse. You may have been overspending recently or trying to come up with funds for something and you were surprised with like being overdrawn or not having the credit available on your credit card that you thought you did. There was some sort of splurge purchase that you were unable to make. And the challenge is knowing when to stop, knowing when, completing a task could be at hand as well. Ten of Wands energy as the challenge is like, either having a better sense for the limits of something, or I'm getting, for some of you, there's a task that you need to complete and you need materials in order to complete the task, and you're looking for, how can I afford this? How can I resource this? Oh, I'm recognizing that I left my air conditioner on. It might be a little loud. Let me turn that off. Sorry, you guys. It was probably pretty loud. If you're still with me, thank you. Sometimes it gets hot, so I turn it on in between takes. In between zodiac signs. Okay. Let's see, what is Gemini focused on in this situation? We have the Moon and the Queen of Pentacles. So you are willing to go down an unknown path here. You're not sure where it's going to lead, maybe how you're going to get the resources to finish the journey. But the Queen of Pentacles feels very well resourced. I mean, her energy does find resources easily. So I don't think you're too worried. I think this isn't affecting you in a way where you feel discouraged or ashamed or anything like that. I'm not picking up on any energy like that. You're like, minor setback, or oh well, I'll figure out a different way or a different resource. In the recent past, we have Seven of Wands, Ten of Pentacles in reverse. You're really fighting the good fight here. With this, Seven of Wands is like, no, I'm definitely doing it the way that I want to do it. I know what I want to do and I'm doing it. You're like defending your actions, defending your territory somehow. But it's coupled kind of with the similar energy of a lot of Pentacles in reverse, which is like, Ten of Pentacles in reverse is, don't tell me that I can't make my fortune this way. Don't tell me I shouldn't invest in this thing because you don't think it's going to pay off. Like, don't yuck my yum sort of energy. Don't tell me I shouldn't walk this unknown path just because I'm underfunded. You don't understand. The resources are here when I need them. Now, whether or not that's completely accurate or just part of your belief system, like, you may not have proof of any resources showing up, but you believe they're going to show up when you need them. Or perhaps you do already know, but it's hard to prove to anyone else. I think you're dealing with someone who's telling you not to do it. Or it could just be like this devil on your shoulder sort of energy, like the voice in your head, intrusive thoughts telling you not to do it. You could be having like an internal argument here. From your spirit team's perspective, a good thing that can come out of this is Lovers in reverse energy. Not making a commitment to something that you don't really want, that doesn't really light you up, or like separating from something that you were previously committed to. I do think that there's an aspect of spirit, from their perspective, they can see potential timelines coming up in the near future for you. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Two of Wands. So I think what that means is that they can see another potential path that might be better for you. And if you commit to something now, or you remain committed to the thing, then you're not going to be available to take this other path. So there's some sort of avoiding a commitment or stepping away from a commitment in order to free you up to take a new path moving forward. In the near future, we have the Hermit in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. I think there's something about like avoiding a situation as a pattern of behavior that you're going to level up from in the near future. This time around, you're not going to run away, you're going to face it head on. Or this time around, you're not going to connect with avoidant energy, you're not going to allow that into your life, you're not going to tolerate it. So you're going to level up in the form of, that's no longer something that I allow into my experience. Show me what is going to surprise Gemini in this situation. What's going to affect the situation that we don't see coming? Page of Wands energy. So as you're moving through this unknown path, feeling very well resourced, either separating from a commitment or choosing to not enter into a commitment because it doesn't feel right, you are going to be filled with a sense of what you do want, a curiosity, an interest, an intrigue in a very specific new direction. Show me Gemini's hopes and fears. What are we hopeful for? What are we fearful of? Magician in reverse. You don't want to be disempowered. You don't want to be in a situation, when you're in the unfamiliar, you're not sure if your old tricks are going to work, so to speak. You've got a certain pattern of behaviors, a set of behaviors that you apply to whatever situation you find yourself in, depending on how it's worked or not worked in the past. But when you're walking down an unknown path, it's a little more difficult to use that same barometer. So this is all about I know that I'm well equipped to handle a situation, but that's based on knowing what the situation is going to look like. If I have no idea what the situation is going to look like, I have no idea how I'm going to be able to handle it or not. So it's a little about learning to trust yourself, to kind of behave well. I wanted to say behave well on the fly, but it's not just about behaving well. That makes it sound like other people will be pleased with how you're behaving. No, it's more like through your behavior, bringing to the situation what you need to do in order to succeed. Okay, the way all of this situation, all these energies in the situation culminate is with the Four of Cups energy, which is you in the driver's seat making the decision that you're not interested in something. So you are kind of heeding this silver lining from your spirit team's perspective to be presented with something and not be interested. And that's that disinterest or that lack of you connecting with something that is available to you in the moment because you don't feel it. That's the point of this whole situation. That's where you're headed. Your advice is Queen of Wands in reverse energy. This is either saying if you are feeling like someone else might do it better, then you're going to be able to do it. If you're feeling like a little imposter syndrome, why is it me in this situation? So I don't really feel up to it. I'm not good enough, smart enough, pretty enough, sexy enough, desirable enough, knowledgeable enough, whatever it is that you feel like you're lacking. If you are feeling something along those lines, this advice is saying, feel the fear and do it anyway. You are absolutely good enough, more than good enough, more than whatever enough, sexy enough, beautiful enough, knowledgeable enough to really take the situation and run with it in a positive and plentiful way. I don't know why they wanted me to say plentiful, but that's I'm like, another word, guys? No. Now, if that's not fitting with your story, if you're not kind of feeling that imposter syndrome energy already, then this is saying watch out for the person in the room who doesn't feel good enough. There's going to be this diamond in the rough sort of energy that you are going to be able to connect with. Someone who isn't as sure of themselves, but really has the goods. So I don't know what situation you're in, but if it involves networking or connecting with someone else in order to sort of join forces and go about an activity, walking this unknown path together, this could be the person that comes on the scene, but they're a little reserved, a little pulled back, a little shy. It doesn't mean that they're not completely capable. Quite the contrary. This is Spirit saying, if you see this person show up and they're like so amazing, but they're clearly unaware of how amazing they are, this could be the person that's key for you to connect with for some reason. So Gemini, I hope this helped. I'm going to leave the reading there. Take care today, and I will see you back tomorrow.